Hey everybody, just coming in to check in. So it's been 8 days since I had my son, you guys. It's been 8 days, and this is the first time I am breaking the baby bubble. I decided to step away and come make a video for you guys and just get some quiet because I'm with the baby all day now, even though he sleeps a lot, and I'm trying to rest as much as possible. I'm really trying to be gentle with myself this time and not get up and do too much too soon. I really am I was kind of beating myself up a little bit, to be honest, when I first got home, because I was just like, I don't like to not help in my home. Like, I'm their mother, like, guys. But, after a couple days, I had to let that go and just say, you're doing this for them. You're resting, you're taking care of yourself, you're making sure you're good. I am definitely taking my time with myself, being gentle with myself. Like, most people probably would say this was weird, but I haven't even showered. I don't stink. And I just really want to be gentle with my body and my C-section scar. I know most people, they're like, you can clean it, just don't scrub it. And I'm just like, the bandage they put on me is still there. I'm going to take that off soon and clean my body. But that's energy that I would have had to exert instead of resting. No. Hey, that's just the real. Some women shower immediately, and then others just don't. And it's not even about, oh, I don't care about myself, I'm not taking care of myself. No, it's just literally like, in your own time, in your own space. Like me, I've been in a lot of pain. Today was the first day that I decided not to take pain medicine and see how it went, because I don't want to become reliant on it. So I'm definitely sore if I've stood up too long or moved around a lot. So I'm moving when I need to, and then trying to just stay put. I need to stretch though. Knees are killing me. I am, and even then I was like, I may not even start walking like outside until I'm 2 weeks postpartum, and that is literally to give my body time to heal. So yeah, of course I was a bit of an emotional unstable when I came home. Kids driving me crazy, me wanting to do everything, me be superwoman, and I'm just like, boo boo, pump the brakes. I just had to remember that I still am contributing to my family. I am still taking care of my family, but I have to do it differently than my everyday, and that's okay. Our families have been a great support system. I had my mother-in-law with me for like 3 or 4 days when I first came home. Actually, my sister was here when I was at the hospital. One of my sisters was here when I was at the hospital with my mother-in-law. So, the kids got auntie time, grandma time. And then the day I came home, my sister made us chicken enchiladas. So, that's like a couple day. She made a big pan, an enchilada pie is how we make it in our family, because it's been a lot of us and it's just easier to do it that way. Yeah, so that was a couple day meal. I had pho, something nutritious to my body. It's a soup, a broth. I'm not doing any cold liquids for the first 6 weeks after my C-section. I will know more about that in a couple weeks, because my cousin is the one who advised me on that, and a couple other things are going to happen, which you guys will see, which I'll talk about as far as helping me through my recovery of my C-section and postpartum life of a mom. I'm glad I'm doing this right now, because I needed a mental break. I needed a mental break, a physical break. As a mom, you still got to make sure you're getting time for you. And like I said, this is the first time I'm literally breaking the baby bubble. We're not in the same room. I'm not the one who's like, I can't hear him cry. I can't hear him smile. I can't see his face. I can't smell him. Yeah. Oof. It is really like making sure you're not touched out, overtalked, frustrated, or anything as a mom is so important. I'm just glad I'm breaking this bubble. I listened to I spent some time with the Lord today. I washed my face. Like like that was something good for me. My son is here. I'm so excited. I'm still like living in the moment of like, wow, this is really real. Like, I'm looking at this baby like God did this, guys. Like yes, I know I was pregnant. Yes, I know. But there was something about like feeling like my daughter before him was gonna be my last child. Like, this was literally what God wanted, because we were done. We were fine with our 9 children, and the Lord had to show us, no, there is one more. So I am like highly blessed that the Lord continuously chose me and blessed me with his children. And I just pray that I'm nurturing him the way that he desired for them to be nurtured. Like, I pray for myself as a mother that not only can I recognize when I'm not being good for me or them, that I can guide them through this life. Like, because at the end of the day, those are my brothers and sisters in Christ, and I'm just blessed to help them through this journey. Oh yeah, the rest of my week, guys. So my sister made us dinner on Monday, had that for a while. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I say about what day was that? Maybe Wednesday or Thursday, his dad and his wife came over. That was nice. It was nice to see family, and like, they got to see the baby. They didn't even stay long. Well, me and the baby were in the room, so they came in and said hi, but then they spent some time with him, my husband, I was like, that's super important that people are still acknowledging him and not just the baby. Like, that was great for me. I mean, his dad is like that always anyway. He loves being with his son. Forgive me, I'm doing this at night and cars are driving by if the glares are bothering your eyes. And then Friday, we actually spent the day at his dad's house, but I sat in a chair the entire time. I had my compression socks on because my feet were going to be on the floor. I was making sure I was drinking my water, and I was taking care of the baby, even though like he's like sleeping all day, and he's got his days and nights switched. So, but I expected that. He was very much active at night. But now it's just getting through it. So Saturday, my parents came over, another one of my sisters and her husband. My mom brought us tuna casserole. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it was one of our childhood dishes. And it's meant to last for a while. And not everybody in my house is eating it, but I'm appreciative of it because I'm getting meals, you guys. I'm getting good meals. Oh, yeah. And then one of my other sisters is coming over tomorrow to make me something else, to check on me, and I'm just like, I'm really glad I asked for it. I asked my sister if she could stay before the baby came. Normally it's just his mom. But she had the time, and I said, you know what, let me ask. I asked for my meals, like, you have not because you asked not. I can't be mad if no one does anything for me if I haven't even said, hey, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? X, Y, and Z. And I just want some love. I just want a home cooked meal, and just to know that you thought about me. And my family is stepping up to that. I am like super grateful. or my entire family, my husband's family. Work families all checked on me. Well, really, yeah, no, work families all checked on me. And I'm feeling good about this postpartum journey. I'm like, I've had some things bother me, had some things irritate me, but I mean, come on, my hormones gotta balance out. And I don't expect it to be right away, but I give myself grace. You know, I'm not being too angry, I'm not being too yelly, not being too screamy, because it could be that way. And when I do get upset, it's okay. It passes. I don't stay upset long. It's normal. It's normal. But for the most part, my children love being around their brother. My 2-year-old is, you know, she's adjusting. She's like, she was cool, and then he started crying, and she go, "Oh no, it's loud." But we got her a little bit more comfortable with him. I actually have a really cute photo that I may or may not post of her holding him, of course, with support, feeding him his bottle. And I think that was the day he came home, because we want her to be as comfortable as possible. And now she's just like, Elijah. She loves him. She's been saying his name since before he got here. Anyway, okay, baby. Like, she's just excited as everybody else, even though she's never gone through this with me before, like my other children. My 3-year-old, he's starting to, you know, act a little older, which is like what we wanted, because he's still not potty trained, even though that, you know, I'm giving him a minute on that too, because I can't actively take him back and forth myself right now. So, you know, giving him a little grace. But I mean, he's starting to show that he's like, he understands that he's a big brother to a brother. You know, like, him and Naomi have fun, but I feel like being a brother is something different to a brother, you know, than he is with my daughter. So I'm just enjoying my family, guys. Enjoying my family. Ugh. And the best person of them all, my husband. The reason why I can have 10 children. He's been doing his best, okay? He's been doing a phenomenal job of taking care of me and the baby and balancing the kids. He's just a phenomenal father, you know. I could not do this without him. People ask me all the time, like, how do I do this? How do I have 10 children? Well, now that I have 10, you know, but I'm pretty sure they're going to ask that too. How do I do this? And I'm just like, because I have the best freaking partner in the world. Like, he's a dad, guys. He's not a babysitter. He's not a, oh, I pop in and out dad. Like, I don't care if he works or not. He is a full hands-on dad. Okay, ladies. He is a full hands-on dad, and I appreciate him, and I know that God put us together to do this, to fulfill this assignment, because I couldn't do it with nobody else. There's been plenty of times where we were like, we're good on the amount of kids we have, and God always just goes, you're not done. And I wouldn't change it for the world. All of my babies are special to me. All of them. And I'm just grateful that they have each other. I am really grateful. I'm so glad that I'm getting to share how I feel with you guys at this point. I am I am ready to go to the gym, you guys. Granted, I'm not physically ready. But I am like super excited to get back to where I was before I had this baby. Not even like physically, but like motivation wise. Like I was walking at least a mile every day. Well, this is before I started working. I was walking at least a mile every day and doing like a 20 to 30 minute workout, maybe 15. Because the videos that I chose were just like, I followed one workout coach, I believe it's Grow with Joe. And I was doing that like for some good time. Like I can't even remember how consistently. It was over 90 something days, I believe. I would have to really like go back through my text messages to find it. But I had done quite more than I had ever done when it came to self-care. I was eating better. I was working out. I had cut out all soda. Cut it out. Oh, but I think what really helped me during that time was that I fasted till noon. Yeah, I don't even remember if it started off as a fast and I just kept going with it, which to me is just a continuous fast. I'm like, all right, Lord, this is just where we are. And it allowed me to be in my word daily too, because I was getting closer to the Lord. And then at some point I did like a technology fast, because I've been on my technology too much. So I did a technology fast. So it literally left me with like watching sermons, reading my books, because I have several different books, a devotional, a Bible, and a couple of other books, you know. Like I just wanted to really get into the nitty-gritty of spending time with the Lord. Like I feel like that season prepared me for where I am right now. And I had been feeling bad because I hadn't quite been spending time with the Lord like I had been before. But then I got to remember, like, every season is a little bit different. And sometimes there's adjustment periods, and sometimes where you just need to sit. And not even, like, neglect the Lord, but just, like, I just sat. And I was trying to gauge what was next, because I'm like, my relationship is changing with the Lord. And now more than ever, I'm just like, I want to stay committed to the things that God already told me to do, and just give myself grace about the process that I'm going through to do these things, because things do take time. Things take time sometimes, and you know, like a lot of it is growth and change and development, and looking at things from one perspective when you started, and then a whole different perspective once you've gotten into it. Yeah, I feel like I'm just talking, but that's what I do when I get on here. I just get on here and talk with you guys and give you the raw and the real of the conversation. Mental check-in. I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Glad I washed my face, brushed my teeth. Came out here to talk to you guys, making sure I'm taking time for me and not just scrolling or talking to the kids or being with the baby and doing homework. Like stepping away, even though I can't get out in the world right now by myself and just go do what I would normally do for my self-care time. I am having to figure it out. This was one of the things that I would do before too. I would literally go sit in the car and just be away from everybody. And that is actually thanks to my husband, because I don't know, I feel like I had got to a space where I was so overwhelmed that I was just snapping all the time, to where he was getting annoyed, and he just like, be quiet. And not even in a mean way, because you know, I get tired of fussing. So it was just like one day he was just like, just go sit in the car. Just go sit in the car, take a break. Even when I was working, I still was sitting in the car, taking a break. because I just needed the break. I just needed a space to do nothing. Go to work, come home, be mom. Like, I'm mom all day. Like, my phone rings all the time. Sometimes I'd have to leave work to go pick the kids up because they were sick. Or somebody had an accident at school. If you can't do nothing else for yourself, but just step away every once in a while. Step away. Yeah. I know people go, I don't have help. I don't have this. I don't have that. But I'm like, depending how old your children are, it's okay to just step away. And even then, like, if you have a toddler and they have a nap time, a regular nap time, it's okay to take those nap times for you. Like, period. Like, it's okay if the dishes don't get done that day. It's okay if the house stays a wreck. Like, you have a toddler. And not even like all the time. You know what I mean. It's okay to stop and just do something for yourself. Something that pours into you. Something that takes care of you. Like, okay? Whether it's your skincare, your hair, your nails. Granted, you gotta go places for that unless you call somebody to come to the house. Which there are services out there that will travel to you. Whether it's being in your word, just meditating, turning on a little bit of music, no music. Oh, I know I love the quiet. You can't tell me that I have not learned to love a little bit of quiet. Especially since I took a technology fast, Lord. I don't even watch TV like that no more. I literally will turn something on for the kids and just not even pay attention. Which I have gotten good at. Because about kid 4 was the last kids I watched nursery rhymes with, baby. But we found other things. Like, I actually got my kids into other stuff. Like, we was watching movies. Like, okay, not about... I think I said I was done after kid 4. And then I had the twins and I had to suck it up. But my twins know every nursery rhyme. Okay. Them too. You be like, oh, you know that song. Okay. They harmonize with each other. They so cute. The teachers are always like, you know your girls can sing. Your girls can sing. And I'll be like, they got it on us. They got it on us. It runs in the family. Okay? The families. I feel like I'm all over the place in conversation. But this is just where it is. You guys still don't know all this stuff about me anyway. So it's a good learning video, I guess. And like I said, I'm checking in. I'm checking in like I'm talking to a girlfriend. This is nice. Yeah, guys. Birth story is to come. I'm definitely gonna share how the C-section went and everything, But baby's happy, healthy. I am happy. Yeah. That's how you know it's dark out here, y'all. Because all these headlights. But I'll be back. This wasn't supposed to even be this long, but I'm glad it was. I'll be back. I'll be back to share more with you guys, especially with this postpartum journey, because we're actually doing it together. We are on this postpartum journey together, guys. Yeah. All right, guys. It's good talking to you. I'll see you guys later. Bye.